Hello friend, welcome to Bank Quiz and I am Anandam. Friend, in the previous video, I made a detailed analysis of all the questions asked previously in the year 2021 in RBI Grade B Phase 2 Descriptive Socio-Economic Issue paper. I hope that you have got a clear-cut analysis of that paper. Friend, the analysis of the previous year's questions is a must to make a concrete strategy for the preparation. In this video, I am sharing with you some highly important descriptive ESI long type and short type questions. Please prepare all of them for a better score in this paper. Friend, before I proceed, let me tell you that descriptive ESI and finance and management papers should bear the same format as that of the descriptive English paper, which has its introduction, body and conclusion with relevant facts and data. So friend, before you jump to answering the questions, please make a firm ground on which you can frame your effective answers. Friend, please be a regular reader of relevant editorials of various newspapers so as to develop an insight into the current events related to the economy and, because of economic policy making, the likely impacts on society. Friend, you must not forget to get your answers evaluated by experts for quality purposes. Bank Quiz is the only platform that provides you with the maximum number of descriptive ESI, FNM and English papers for the second phase of the RBI Grade B exam 2022. You can attempt one mock which will be evaluated by our experts. Please pay a visit to www.bankquiz.com for details. Now friend, let's get started. Each question is highly important. Practice on each of them and then get them evaluated properly by some experts on various parameters. In this way, you will definitely do well in this paper. Friend, first of all, have a look at the long type ESI questions which are to be answered in 600 words, and you will not be able to do it unless you attempt mocks. Okay. Friend, in the question, what you see are the projections released by the IMF this year 2022. Looking at the projections, you need to answer the question which reads, analyze the following projections by IMF about India and China. Explain on which ground IMF has given these projections about the GDP growth. Okay. Friend, the next question is, analyze the Indian economy to date after the BOP crisis of 1991. Friend, this question is really very important as the economic reforms in the year 1991 proved to be a turning point in making the future of India. So, have a deep study through these reforms to attempt all types of questions based on it. Friend, the next question is, Indian unicorns can translate the dream of India's being a $5 trillion economy into a reality. Explain. Yes friend, this question seems to be highly important and it is based on the current event. India ranks third in having a large number of unicorns, which is making India's dream of being a $5 trillion economy in the coming few years. Okay. Friend, the next long type question that you should prepare is, the currency of Japan's yen is of less value than India's INR, yet Japan is economically a developed country. Explain. Friend, it is a reality that Japan's yen is of less value in comparison to INR, yet Japan is a developed economy, developed country. Hunt for the reasons to frame an effective answer to this question. Okay. Friend, the next long type question is, analyze the economic situation of India if the value of the Indian currency becomes equal to $1 US. Friend, the answer requires deep knowledge about different factors that influence the Indian currency against the US dollar. Okay. Well friend, the next probable question to be asked is, analyze the impact of the Russia-Ukraine war on the Indian economy in the context of increasing energy crisis. Okay. Friend, please prepare this question as well. Keep an eye on the war and its impact on all spheres of life. Friend, the next probable question is show that an economy cannot simultaneously have fixed exchange rates, perfect capital mobility and autonomous monetary policy. Bring out in this context the effects of increased capital inflows or outflows in an economy like India. Friend, as you know, there are two types of exchange rates, fixed and floating. Before answering this question, please have a piece of deep knowledge about these two types of exchange rates and their impacts on capital mobility within a geographical area. Okay. Friend, the next question is write notes on the following. What are these things? The first one is capital and current account convertibility. Friend, this is really very much important. You should make the difference between these two particular economic terms. Next one is sustainable development, and then India's green GDP, and then inflation, deflation, stagflation and reflation. Okay. Friend, let's now discuss some highly important short type questions for the ESI paper. Friend, the short type questions are to be answered in 400 words. The first question is, what do you understand about sustainable development? Where does India stand in such development? Okay. Friend, the next question is, which are the variables that measure economic freedom enjoyed by citizens of India? Okay. The third question is, distinguish between head count ratio and poverty gap ratio as measures of poverty. What is the extent of poverty in India? Friend, this question is really very much important. You should know of all aspects of the poverty elevation of the country. Okay, you should go through the measures that India has taken as regards alleviating poverty in the country. Friend, the next important question that is very much likely to be asked in the exam is, what is India's green hydrogen policy? How is India moving fast forward towards fulfilling the policy? Okay. Then discuss India's inclusive growth. This is the next question. And the next question likely to be asked is, analyze how central bank digital currency will boost India's digital revolutions. Okay. Now the next question is, write a note on the demographic dividend in the Indian context. The next one is, write a note on the Kuznets curve in the context of economic inequality. Friend, apart from all these questions, one question will definitely be based on the budget 22-23. So please have a thorough study of the budget. Friend, these are a few long type and short type questions. For more, visit www.bankquiz.com and English with evaluations by our experts on various parameters. Attempt one mock for free with evaluation by our experts. Okay. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.